Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hey, everybody. Thank you for all being here. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be on here long. It's Friday night. I know everybody had a long week. The last thing you want to do is see my mug before having to go to bed tonight. I just wanted to touch base on a couple things while I'm waiting for some people to come in. I have my notes here, and of course, my wife has this box she doesn't use anymore, so she gave it to me. So it's a clipboard with a thing for my notes. So I keep my YouTube stuff in here, and of course, yes, it is purple. And so there's a couple things I did want to talk about tonight. Real briefly, I'm gonna make one minor change to my channel. Hopefully I'm coming through okay on audio and video. But while I'm waiting, I'm a little early. I'm a couple minutes early, so I wanted to just kind of. Everybody knows probably by now. I did get stickers, and I have more on order. The new ones are a little more intricate than this because I'm going to the MT Homesteads meetup in Lake Texoma in May, and I want to have plenty of these to hopefully trade off with some creators there. I got a notification last week, and somebody sent me something. I don't know who. There was no note in the box. It was from Amazon. And whoever sent these, thank you. They're moringa seeds. I had no idea what these were. But they're a tree. They're a tree. And according to Google, they're a fast-growing tree. Like a very fast-growing tree. Like 5 to 8 feet a year. So I am going to try a few of these. So if anybody knows anything about these, and if you sent them to me, thank you very much. This is really cool. I'm excited about this because I like growing stuff. I never even heard of these, but if these grow into nice little trees, then I can plant some around my property because I'm always looking for a windbreak for around my property because we get wind here in the spring, heavy wind. Fairbrooks, that's awesome. Okay. Crow hiking happens. Go check out Crow Hiking's happens, please. 4 away from 1K. That's awesome. Wife comes home from work. And she had a box. So I said, what the heck is that box? She goes, well, I saw this on that site. And she said they had a like $2 price tag on it. So look at this. It's a little pine box. Look at this. Check out this clasp. Okay. It gets better. In here is a drinking glass. Okay, in this box is a drinking glass. So I had no idea I was getting this. Hopefully you can read this. It is called Grandpa Juice. So anyways. But that was a gift out of the blue from my wife. So really cool. Anyways. Okay, good enough. Here we go. What I wanted to talk about tonight was I wanted to make one change. Hey, Poetic Tears, how you doing? Hey, Shannon. I want to make a change slightly to my channel. Still doing the gardening, homesteading, cooking, all that nonsense. Over the last 3 or 4 months, as my channel's been growing and I'm watching other people in this community grow, I'm realizing that we broke some of the code. Um, there is a way to get monetized. You can do it within a year. You can do it within a few months. Um, it does take work, and it does take a community to help get you there. Your chances of popping a viral video that sends you into YouTube monetization, in 1 week is the exception, not the rule. Go look at the statistics, and you're going to see anywhere 3% make it on YouTube to monetization. Some say it's lower, some say a little higher. Depends on who you ask and what site you're looking at and what metrics they're looking at. So either way, the vast majority of people never get monetized, never see monetization on YouTube. We want to change that, and it's a cultural thing. So what I want to do, I don't want to go too long because I know people have lives. It's Friday. You're home from work. You want to get some food in your gullet, and you want to relax. So let me just tell you what's happening. Over the next couple of weeks, on Friday, I'm going to do, if you saw the thumbnail for this page, for this live, make sure you read the description because it's very descriptive as what this is going to be. I'm going to compare this to my garden or a co-op. So a cooperative garden where you have a group of people that tend the garden, that grow the food, that help weed, that keep water, and they help harvest, and they share the crops. It's a co-op, okay? Many people involved. And I've been thinking about this the last 3 or 4 weeks and how we can attack this. And here's what I've come up with. We get a lot of people here. When I do my lives now, I get quite a few people in. And then I get quite a few people. Gail Souther-Levin's here. Hey, Gail, how you doing? When I get to know you, I give them a blue wrench. I've known Gail for quite a while now. Gail's been very supportive. Many of you know Gail. So Gail has a blue wrench now. I don't give blue wrenches to everybody. I have to know you. We need to be connected on YouTube. We need to have had some interactions. If I've been to your lives. So everybody here that has a blue ticket, I've been to your site multiple times. We know each other. Thank you, Fairbricks. I will definitely be calling on you because you're obviously another level up from me. But what I wanted to do was, because I have my circle of subscribers, not everybody has all of my subscribers. You have subscribers that I don't know. And what I want to do is the 30, 40, 50 people that show up regularly to these lives, if you know somebody in your live and you want to direct them this way, I'll announce next week a time. I'll try to get a regular time going. Hey, J3G. And the purpose of it is this. I'm going to call this like the YouTube Garden Co-op, where we're all working together towards the common goal. You've heard me talk about, we had 3 people get monetized last month. We're going to get hopefully more than that this month. By the end of the year, I want to do a total, and I can list all the names of everybody that got monetized in 2026. I hope it's a large number because of this community. With that said, if you can show up here at the community, if you can recommend it to somebody, if you can share it on your community posts, and you can bring them here, they'll have a chance. I'm going to be talking about a certain topic each week on YouTube on growing, or God forbid something else happened where you're failing at something. But then we can at least look at the failure and then try to turn it around. So there's enough people here that can answer questions, that can help new people. Like I know there's one in particular that they're trying to get to 50 so they can do lives. Well, starting hopefully, I think Monday, I'm going to do a quick shout out to them to try to help get them to 50 so they can start doing live streams and start to grow their channel. So with that said, I just wanted to go over some of the things, and I made my notes. Now I researched this, okay, to make sure it wasn't conflicting with any YouTube policies, because you have to be careful when you're talking about subscriptions and watch hours and things like that. And what I will tell you is, from all of my research, the thing to do when you see, oh, Gail's Health Journey. How you doing? And I was looking more of this up just before I went live tonight because I wanted to make sure it was fresh in my mind. Was number one, sub for sub. If you go to my description in this series, as I'm doing this series of lives on Fridays, the reason I'm doing Fridays is hopefully I won't be on that long each Friday, but hopefully it'll get new people to come in, be able to make connections with other people, let them know that they can be part of this community, that they can help us get growing, and then in turn we help them grow and we pay it forward. So I'm hoping that this community keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, thus more of us get monetized over the next year. And it can happen if everybody works and pulls in the same direction. The reason I'm doing Friday is work schedules. You know, I have my Tuesday live in the afternoon where I'm going to be getting dirty in the garden, and that is going to be on Monday this week because Tuesday I have my grandson. So Monday I'm doing my garden live. It's usually Tuesday. And what I want to do is on Friday I'll announce a different time, and we'll try different times to see where we get the maximum effect. So we can be on for half an hour. New people can come in, get invited. It should start to hit the algorithm more. If the more comments, the more action here is going to get it pushed out into the algorithm more, which means it'll get pushed better. And then if we can all share and bring people in and make the connections, then what happens is now you have the weekend. Okay, it's Friday, you're here, you can write down a bunch of the people's channel names. It's not Monday night where you're just tired and you don't want to go to work because it's Tuesday and it's early in the week. So I figured, why not do it Friday evening? People have gotten home. They can watch something where they might be able to pick up some hours or maybe go check out some channels they might be interested in following, and they can come here, and this will be like a tree where they can go harvest stuff off of it to help grow their channel. So that's kind of where I'm headed with the Friday live. I hope that makes sense. But what I did want to tell people is to be very, very clear is we're going to discuss YouTube topics. And what all the research I did, I checked multiple AI, Google, all of this. And they all said the same thing. Make sure you're discussing solid YouTube topics, which we're going to talk about here right now. Sub for sub. Don't do it. YouTube will shut you down. I'm telling you right now, if somebody subs to you and you just go in and click sub, you keep doing that over time, YouTube sees that as spam. Go check any of the sites. Go check Google. It'll tell you the same thing. Go read the terms and conditions with YouTube. They don't like it. They really frown on it. So support the creators you genuinely want to watch, okay? And check out their content. If it interests you, that's going to do a couple things. You're going to search their page out. You're going to look at their content, maybe watch a video or two. You don't have to subscribe right then. If you like it, hit like. If you don't like it, go away. No harm, no foul. Nobody's hurt. But if you liked it, like it, make a comment, okay? And then just maybe the next day go back and see if it's something that you're going to be genuinely interested in. And then before I came on, I literally went to 3 AI sites and I put the same verbatim word for word question in. What is the best way to get YouTube to secure and keep your subscription? So if you just go subscribe to somebody and a couple days later they people notice they've lost some subscriptions, they all said pretty much the same thing because they check out. They go into the YouTube stuff and they see what YouTube likes and doesn't like, because AI can go right into the algorithm, or not the algorithm, but into YouTube and look at what creators are doing. What they all said was, and we've all been talking about this, this is the topic I want to talk about. If you do come here and we get people here each week, which we're going to try to do. We're going to try to get people here each Friday to help grow this garden, this YouTube garden. And I don't mean just my channel. I don't mean just me getting hits on my channel and time and all of that. I'm talking growing as in we're all going to benefit from this co-op. Anybody that's watched me and knows me now knows that I will support you. And the people here in blue that you see, and some I can make blue here in a minute, they're also going to help support you because they've been supporting me and they're very, very faithful. And so what I wanted to do was, we're going to do that each week when you make a connection. And I know Tuber Chat talks about this. I know The Sourced and I've talked about it. I know Fairbricks talks about it. Make sure, and this is right from Google. This is from Gemini. This is from ChatGPT. It's from Google, all that stuff. When you do make a connection, watch a couple videos. You can just watch a couple short videos. Give them a thumbs up. Give them an organic comment. Don't just go, cool, and then the next one, cool, and then the next one, cool, and then subscribe. I like that car. I used to have an old car. Oh, I really like chicken cacciatore, but my favorite is, shrimp scampi. Make organic comments, plus the like, okay? Leave. Come back later. Search them out again. Watch another video. One of the big tips they all did say was subscribe from a video. So while you're watching a video, that's when you want to click the subscribe button while you're in a video. They recommend if you're going to do a new sub with somebody, don't sub on their main channel. Sub from the video you watched. They claim that YouTube likes that. Now that's the research I did. That's not me saying it, that's the research I did. It also helps to share it to one of your playlists. Create a playlist that is for people you watch. If you put it in your playlist, that shows a connection. Another big thing is what I do lately is when I do find a new person I'm going to subscribe to, I go watch a video, I make a couple comments. I leave for 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Usually, typically, if it's a channel that's current and staying active, within an hour, typically, I'll get some kind of comment back. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for doing this. Boom. So now what you have is you have an interaction. Okay? YouTube loves interaction. So now I can go back now. I can respond to them. I can go back, watch another video, subscribe, hit the like. I can hit the notification, put one of their videos in my playlist. And they say that that is the strongest connection you can have. So with that said, this community, I think, mostly knows a lot of that, but if you're here or you're new or you're growing and you didn't know that, to make a solid connection, make sure you do some interaction first before subscribing. So over the next Friday, I'll announce it a couple days in advance. I'll post it. If you guys can share a post, if you want, you don't have to do this, but I will tell you right now, watching how my channel has grown and watching how others that I follow on a regular basis, I don't tell them who, but I watch their views and I watch their subscriptions and all of that because I like to see how they're growing. It works, and we're making good connections. We're staying active in each other's streams as much as possible, and we're helping each other grow. So consider this a co-op on Fridays. We're not going to talk a bunch of gardening stuff. We're going to be talking YouTube garden, this YouTube co-op garden, where we're all here to plant and weed and water and harvest and grow our channels. I hope that makes sense. I don't want that to sound too cliche, but I really gave this a lot of thought over the last couple days. Now, each week what I'm going to do is I'm going to select 1, 2, maybe 3 people that I would like people, I just want to shine a little extra light on them because they've been with me for a while, or, I've watched them and I'm excited to watch them grow. It's just during the week I think of somebody I'm going to want to announce. It'll be a mini shout out. And so what we're going to call that segment, which will be right now, is going to be plant of the week or plants of the week. So I'm going to have 2 plants of the week this week. I just want to draw a little bit of attention to. Most of you probably follow them. If you don't, look them up. If somebody can put them in here, I would appreciate it. If you can put their channel name in here. But one is, I really like, she's a nice lady. She has sent me seeds. She lives up here north of me in Oklahoma. She does cooking on her channel, and her channel name is Hearth and Home. So it's at Hearth and Home, Hearth and Home. Her name is Merle. So if somebody can put her name in here, I would appreciate it. So, like I said, I enjoy her channel. She's very low key. She makes dishes that she remembers that she used to make, and she's made some really good ones. I have 2 that I'm going to be using on a channel. I'm going to copy hers. One being the Hungarian mushroom soup. I really want to try that. And she did a really good job with it. It looked delicious. I showed my son the video. He watched it. And he wants to try it because he loves mushrooms and he loves paprika. So thank you, Fairbrooks, for sharing her. The other one I did want to mention tonight was I've watched them grow. They're trying to get monetized. They're working very hard at it. They both have jobs. They want a homestead. They want a can. They want to live off grid. They want to do the whole 9 yards. They want to get chickens. And it's a long-term goal. And I really like that when somebody, especially people younger than me, have a goal that says, I want to have a off-grid home. I want to have chickens. I want to have my YouTube channel monetized. And they're just go-getters. If you haven't guessed it by now, it's Have Fun in Nature. If somebody can put Have Fun in Nature's up here, I would really appreciate it. They're the other plant of the week. And I've really enjoyed their content. They live in northwest Montana. And they've got a great channel. They've showed a lot of travel stuff from the past. And they're doing a lot of lives. They're doing Sunday, I think it's Sunday lives they're doing, I believe. And they were on with Whistle Stop Homestead the other day. Hope you can go catch that. Go watch them. Go watch Hearth and Home. They got some good stuff going on. And I've enjoyed their channels for a while now. We stay in contact through emails. Like I said, Muriel sent me seeds. So, you build relationships on here. So I just wanted to mention them. Not a plant of the week, but, Fairbrooks. I did want to mention Fairbrooks real quick. Very supportive. And if you want to, go check his channel out. If you don't follow Fairbrooks, he does shout outs. He puts your channel up there. He shares your content. So, thank you, Fairbrooks. He's always here. He's always one of the first ones in, and he's always trying to push people into the YouTubeverse and get them monetized. But anyways, there's 2 channels. If you get a chance to go check them out, I would really appreciate it. So that's what the new format is going to be on Fridays for here. I'll do it for a month. If it doesn't work out or it's floundering and nobody's seeing any real growth, I'm not talking about my growth. Okay, I got monetized, which I appreciate. Thank you so much, everybody. And I kept saying that when I finally got monetized, I want to help pay that forward. And this is one way I can do that, is to open up my little channel here to help channel others here, to get them to channel with other people outside of here. And I don't even expect people to come here for the whole half an hour, 45 minutes, hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is. If you want to pop in for 15 minutes, see if there's anybody new that might interest you and you want to go check their channel out and watch their content and connect, have at it. Not everybody can stay around. We have family. I had to move this one 3 times already today because we had my grandson for 3 days. We took him home today, early afternoon. Had to go to the bank. Got home. I was just wiped. I was tired. I was not going to be in the mood to do a live, so I pushed it back a little bit, or I changed it to tomorrow. And then I thought, I'm feeling better now. I got a little rest. I'm going to do it tonight because I really want to get it on the books as Friday night. So we'll run this for a few weeks on Fridays. I'll keep everybody updated with the time. So if you can be here, if you can stay for 5 minutes, see if there's somebody new. If you show up and I get to know you over the next couple weeks, and we interact with each other, you'll get a blue wrench, and it'll make it much easier. In the meantime, just write down people's names or put a comment down here. Can please check out my channel? Go ahead and do it. That's what the chat button is there for. Afterwards, when this is over, if you want to go leave a comment after, that's also great. Go down and say, hey, here's my channel, here's what my channel's about. If I get a chance, I'll come try to check out your channel. So that's what this channel will be about, is looking at YouTube as a technology garden where we're going to grow together and be able to harvest together and get everybody here monetized. So just, if you can help with that and you're willing to help with that, we're also going to have fun. I'll bring dad jokes. I'll probably start to do a thing where I'll put a couple stickers in the mail to somebody I'll write down names and put them in a hat. I'll go old fashioned. I'll go old school. I'll party like it's 1999, and I'll throw in a hat some names for the first 10 minutes, and then I'll just pull a name and I'll send a couple stickers or something. We'll do fun stuff like that. Maybe I'll tell some dad jokes. You never know what's going to happen. And then the other thing we're going to do in one of the segments is, if you're close to being monetized, please put it in the chat below and put it in the comments below afterwards. Give people a chance to help you out. Okay? Let them go see if you're somebody they want to organically connect with. And if somebody you honestly want to go check out their channel and watch their content and enjoy that content, and you want to make a connection, put that information below so people can come see what they want. They can help you out or not. Chances are there's a good chance they probably can. And so that was really most of it tonight, was just to just let everybody know the change. I'm still going to be doing my Tuesday live, typically in the garden, because gardening is still my channel. Farm to table cooking from my garden is still my channel. Homesteading is still my channel. But I really wanted to have the channel where each of us get the opportunity in life to pay it forward. There's many people here now. I know Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle. He's working on his monetization. Hopefully he's going to get here soon. And there's others. V Without Borders is getting very close. So Hearth and Home, she's pushing hard. 963 valid public watch hours. There you go. So thank you, Ninja. Check out Dr. Ninja if you get a chance. He is, 37? Is that right? 37 hours. That's my Oklahoma math working for me. Karen needs watch hours, so on and so forth. Colleen's a great. Everybody here that has you see, I've known these people for a while, and we've connected really well. I can't wait for May when I get to go over here in Oklahoma and meet a bunch more people that follow me. I follow them, and I get to meet them in person. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And then I hope there's going to be more and more of that. And then Sunday I have like a cooking video will come out. You will. You're going to, Fire. You will. The other thing is I'm still going to do if I have a sunrise live, especially in the summer when it's nice out, where I don't have to get all bundled up. If I got a nice sunrise in the morning, I like to go out before it gets 100 degrees. I can film the sunrise, then we can do some work in the garden. Got the subscriber garden. Got a bunch of stuff happening in that. So, with that said, thank you for all the comments, everybody. So everybody here that put down anything that they're looking for hours or subscriptions, organically go in and just make sure you follow those steps with commenting and liking and hitting the notification bell, and make sure it sticks. And don't copy and paste the same comment over and over and over again. Make sure they're organic. Say something about the video. Don't just say, hey, 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 or something like that. Make sure it's like something that's relevant to the video, so it's organic in a way. And then next, is it the 12th? Coach Juliet Eden. She's going to be interviewing me on her channel, I think the 12th at like 2:30 p.m. Central, which I think is what, next Thursday? And then Ed from Whistle Stop Homestead, if you've ever followed Whistle Stop Homestead, he has asked me to come on his show. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be on his channel. He's going to interview me for a while on his channel on March 1st, I believe. So I'm excited about that. And then I have gotten some comments. There are a couple of people that have said they want to do a collaboration with me. So I'll be working those details out. That'll probably be in March. And just to let everybody know, if you haven't seen a lot of me in the last week, I did have my grandson for 3.5 days this week. And then I have him Monday through Thursday, Monday afternoon till Thursday mid-morning next week. So I have him night and day. So if he doesn't sleep well, I don't sleep well, and so on and so forth. So that's why I try to get some videos made up ahead of time so I can release them. But anyways, I wanted to keep it short tonight. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So if you guys think this is a good idea, please comment below afterwards. If you have any suggestions, feel free to email me. If you want to do a collaboration, please contact me. We'll get you on. We'll do a collaboration. I'll come to your channel for a collaboration. I don't care either way. Whatever. At this point in time, what I'm telling people is whatever helps your channel. Whatever my channel can do that's within the guidelines of what YouTube considers acceptable. I want to help your channel grow. So if you need the watch hours and the views and all of that, I'll come on your channel so you get all that. I don't care. So with that said, it's Friday evening. Enjoy your family. Have a good time. I thank everybody for being here. I really do. Hope everybody has a great weekend. It is 83 degrees here in southern Oklahoma. So I do want to go out and check my garden. And I'm going to get some garden work done because Monday's a big day for the Garden Live because I have a bunch of stuff getting done out there. So with that said, peace out, everybody. Enjoy your family and friends and have a good weekend. Take care, everybody.